All right, Viking fans, I lied. I did my 53-man roster 4.0 instead of my final one. I didn't. I couldn't help it. I want to have a better prediction because there's some obvious things with injury or someone getting cut already that was on the 53 that I want to have a fifth go at it. So here is the Vikings 53-man roster 5.0 in 3, 2, 1. All right, Viking fans, this is SKOL World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at SKOL World. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me who I should have left off the list. Tell me who I should have added on the list. I want to hear it. It will enter you into my contest. The rules are in the description below. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I'm trying to give away $50. I'm 18 subscriptions away from giving $50 away in a form of a gift card to a website of your choice. Hope you buy Vikings gear with it. I appreciate it. If I got to 750, not gonna happen. If I got to 1,000, not gonna happen. I would have gave $75 or $100 away. Hey, I'm gonna do something after this. So this first go around, not too bad. Gave away hopefully $50. I think I can get to 500. Help me out. Now, hey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about a 53-man roster. Now, I've designated guys in yellow that we signed as free agents. I designated guys in green as players that are rookies. And, of course, I made some corrections from the last 53-man roster 4.0, so hopefully I didn't screw up there. But, hey, I'm going to go through it. Starting off, and I also rank them where I think they are as a value to the team, and I put all the special team guys last. So let's get going. Greg Joseph probably deserves to be higher, and now that our punter probably deserves to be higher too, but no, I'm gonna put those guys last. So let's get started. I have Justin Jefferson number 1. Best receiver in the league. Couldn't get him on any of my fantasy teams, but I got a Jamar Chase, and I got a couple good guys. So anyways, Justin Jefferson number 1, Danielle Hunter number 2. I hope he's healthy, and he'll be able to play DN too along the outside linebacker. I'm sure he'll be put his hand on the ground every once in a while. Dalvin Cook number 3. He's just good. He's really good. Zadarius Smith, I think he's probably going to be our most flexible defender, and I think he's going to be hovering over the center quite a bit. He's going to cause havoc. Hopefully he does it on the reuniting on the Packer game. Kirk Cousins, I've moved all the way up to 5. I had him as low as like 9 or 10. But on this team and his capabilities, he's what's going to make this offense work. He's the guy having Justin Jefferson break records. So there's a lot to be said about Kirk Cousins. Christian Darrisaw, left tackle of the way future. And the now. All right. Christian Darrisaw. Brian O'Neill, I got him at 7. Solid player. I've said he's probably at a ceiling, but who knows? He could get better. Especially if he gets, like he said, I've had like 5, 6 right guard, 10 right guards or whatever since I started playing here. So let's put a guard in there that's going to stick with it. Harrison Smith, safety, number 8. Number 9, Adam Thielen. Got him in my last fantasy league as my 3rd receiver. Nice. Used to have him in my number 1 on occasion. So nice to have him as my number 3. Eric Kendricks, linebacker, 10. Big season coming ahead for this guy. 11, KJ Osborne, moving up the list. I got him as like my 8th receiver in my last fantasy league. It's amazing. He was still there. I picked him with my 3rd to last pick before I picked the defense and the kicker. That was awesome. Lewis Seen, safety, number 12. I think he's just solid right now. I got him as the 12th best value on this team. Andrew Booth Jr. right behind him, both rookies. Number 14, Patrick Peterson. Ed Ingram, number 15. That's the guy that's going to solidify this line. I'm loving it. We're going to have a different line. Kirk Cousins doesn't need things perfect around him. He just needs them to be average. And finally, I think we are going to put at least an average line out there with a couple elites. So I'm looking forward to it. So Ty Chandler, 16. Another great outing. Love it. Kenny Nwangu, same deal. He had a pretty decent outing. Number 18, Cameron Dantzler. Didn't play. A lot of the starters didn't play. Brian Asamoah continues to impress. I might put him above Dantzler and Nwangu. He's being that good. Harrison Phillips, number 20. Didn't play this last game. Jordan Hicks, same deal. Both free agents in the offseason. Irv Smith Jr., tight end. I got him at 22. I think he's that good. He just needs to be healthy. Drafted him late in my last fantasy league. Got him as my second tight end. Can't wait to. I'm probably gonna play him as my first tight end. He was just available that late. DJ Wanham, 23, outside linebacker. Apparently he's having a pretty good preseason. Kind of excited about that. Armon Watts, also pretty excited about him. He's number 24. Caleb Evans, the sneaky guy, rookie, playing awesome. I love to see it. I just love the future at cornerback for us, and that's and right there, one of them is reasons why is a Caleb Evans. 26, Cameron Bynum, didn't play this last game. Looks like I think he's probably solidified his starting position for week 1. Lewis Seen will play though. Dalvin Tomlinson, just don't know a whole lot about him this year. Hopefully he's bounced back from his first 2 years in the league, or the 2 years right before he came to the Vikings. He had a pretty decent season. Ezra Cleveland, hopefully he solidified at left guard and turned it up a notch. James Lynch, like him, still haven't making the team. Played a lot in that last game and late too. A little worried about, hey, what are they doing? Are they thinking about not keeping this guy? Amir Smith Marset, I'm going to do that right now. I'm moving him up. Let's move him up. This real time. I'm moving him up. Where are we putting him? Yeah, definitely. Right here. You know what? I'm going to put him above Cameron. I think he's that good. All right. I'm going to put him above... I'm going to put him up above Caleb Evans. Right below Armon Watts. So that's real time. Real time moving a guy up the ladder. ISM moving up. Now, so next, James Lynch, Alexander Madison, running back. CJ Ham, 32, fullback. Patrick Jones, the third, outside linebacker. Fans are really noticing him. Glad to hear it. Hopefully he's a good backup this year for us. Chris Reed. Let's move this up. Chris Reed. I had higher hopes for him. Had a lot higher hopes for him. Hasn't done a whole lot. I still give him benefit of doubt. Because they moved him around so much, just give him a chance to fit in at a position. I think he's left guard, but I think he played right guard this last game. So hey, let's give this guy a position, let him stick with it. Josh Mateus. Now, I really like Miles Dorn, but I really like Metellus. So this is a hard pick, but I think Josh Metellus makes it. Dorn goes to the practice squad. Hopefully no one picks him up. It'd be nice to have 5 awesome safeties. Sorry. Brown's probably the odd man out. Shannon Sullivan, looks like he's locked up that nickel corner because he's not playing. He didn't play in the last game. Nick Mullins, I got him this high just because I think he's got that boomer bust type of play that we can hit lightning in a bottle one game. T.Y. McGill, nose tackle, has an ankle injury. I'm not sure how that plays into it. If you can put him on a injury designation or not. They says 1 to 2 weeks. Tom Pelissero said that. We'll see what happens there. But I got him on the 53 for this may be one that's tricky. I don't know. But he played his way in, man. He played his way in. Probably shouldn't have been playing that third game because he won the job, but hey, he's a backup nose tackle, so they put him in there. Zach Davidson, big rebound game. He's one of the big winners of that last preseason game. He caught the ball this time, and he looked good doing it. And he had some wiggle out there in, open field misses, things like that. He extended plays. That's pretty awesome. Jalen Naylor, I have him making the team now, and the reason why is my thought process behind this is if ISM goes down, who's gonna return punts? If ISM gets hurt in a game, who the hell is going to return punts? So he seems to be the backup punt returner. I'm thinking that makes sense. And now that BC Johnson, unfortunately, I've removed him from this list, out for the season again. ACL tear in his opposite leg. He had the ACL tear in. So sad, man. So sad to see that guy. It does open up an opportunity for Jalen Naylor. I have him making the team. Jonathan Bullard did not play in this last game and is not injured. And he has connections to Donatel. So, boom, making the team. Making the team. And he was a beast in college. Why it hasn't translated in the NFL, I have no idea. Seizi Atamewu, I don't know. I'll have trouble saying his name for the rest of my life. But I have him making the team mainly because Jalen Twyman is not making this 53, and I have removed him. The guy I did a video on saying this guy's going to break out this year did nothing to warrant that in preseason, and I have him missing the 53. Probably could sneak through waivers. He didn't show good tape, I don't think, so I think he could get through and be a project guy now. He was a 6th-round pick for a reason. Yeah, sorry to say it. It was a good comeback story, Jalen, but you did not play very good in this last game. But it says he did. Pretty solid from what I gather. And you know what? I don't want to lose him. And he's a kind of prototypical defensive end for a 3-4. I think he's found a spot here. Blake Brandel, I don't know what happened when they moved him to guard and it went up complete disaster. Mon gets sacked like 3 times. That Paris was terrible at left tackle. I think they moved Brandel into guard. Don't know what was going on there. I have no idea what they were doing that late in that game, but you're going to get somebody killed, and they almost did. So Blake Brandel, I have him making the team because he played pretty solid at left tackle in the other 2 games. Troy Dye, I have him at 45. I guess he's a big special teams guy, although he hasn't impressed at middle linebacker. And Asamoah has run him out of the backup position. Garrett Bradbury, center. Big mystery. Not a huge mystery, but a huge hope that this guy pulls it together for one final year with the Vikings. We'll see. Jesse Davis, veteran, we invested in him. He's flexible position-wise, so it's good to have a guy like that. Hasn't impressed a whole lot in this in the preseason and camp, but he's making the team. Austin Schlottman has impressed. You know what? Moving him up. You're seeing it. You're seeing it real time. Moving him up one spot above Jesse Davis. There you go. Big jump, one spot. Austin Schlottman. Or Schlottman. There we go. And Johnny Munt, tight end. Kellen Mond, I got him making the team. I got Mannion not making the team. A rather rather the athleticism of a Kellen Mond, lightning in a bottle in a game, that kind of thing. Plus, if he's on the team, he can run the scout team offense and be we're going to play some mobile quarterbacks this year at some point, so it would be good to have him back there mimicking the other quarterback. Greg Joseph, kicker, having a great year. Ryan Wright, punter, won the job outright. Had a great third preseason game. Love it, love it, love it. And then Andrew Diapolo. And I'm sorry, I didn't move the thing. I'm not very good at this. So take a look at that, snapshot it, take a look. But all right, that's the big 53-man roster prediction. See if I'm right. Tell me where I'm wrong. This is SKOL World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment. That will enter you in my contest. Rules are in the description below. That is it. See you next time. SKOL Vikes. Cue the music. Thank you, Viking fans, for listening. Make sure you catch my other episodes. Also, make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. SKOL Vikes.